Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem YAHAWADAH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and shalom to my YAHAWAH who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this bound captivity. This is Brother Kawa coming at you with another lesson. And actually, today's lesson was inspired by just me reading, okay? Lately, call line Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI. And also, I want to go into that too. Right quick, brothers and sisters in this truth, you don't understand the magnitude, and I've said this before, that you don't understand the magnitude and the importance of reading and brushing up on your knowledge, okay? As the scriptures say, I believe in Isaiah chapter 33, verse, which I pray it's Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. Isaiah, it is, in fact, Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure, okay? And that's the thing. That's a very important thing, all right? The knowledge, the word of Yahweh is going to be what stabilizes us. Is going to be our strength in our time, in our trials and times of tribulation. It's going to be our salvation, okay? And again, like I said, like you understand, like, yes, after you come into this truth, that's a good thing. It's a good first step. But what other steps are you taking in order to ensure that not only are you going to be delivered, but also the Lord is dealing with you, and the Lord's going to continue to deal with you, okay? And you're building up a strong foundation. And this was another lesson I wanted to do, but I'm going to put it both in one, okay? So Yahawadah can formulate them all together. Basically, building yourself up in the spirit, okay? Are you building yourself up in the spirit, or are you just, I'm gonna remain stagnant? Okay, it's kind of like you're a professional boxer, all right? You get to a certain point where you're like, oh yeah, I'm a mid-tier boxer now. As soon as you reach that point, then you stop, okay? And then as time goes on and on, then you get chunkier. You're not exercising anymore, and in that same sense, when you get to that certain level spiritually, if you're not practicing, you're not trying to build yourself up more, then you're gonna drop from mid-tier down to low tier, down to bottom tier, down to trash tier, where you're just gonna forget you're going to forget everything, and then you're just not gonna be. You're gonna fall back into the world, and you're just not gonna be a part of this thing anymore. Okay? And again, like that's a very important thing and a very scary thing, because you do not want to fall out of this truth. All right? If you fall out of this truth, you're done for. That's basically a death sentence. All right? Let me actually see if I can get that. Alright, Slock. I need to get something to hold this thing. Hebrews now Hebrews chapter 6 verse 4, for it is impossible for those who were once enlightened and have tasted of the heavenly gift and were made partakers of the Holy Ghost and have tasted the good word of Yahweh and the powers of the world to come, if they shall fall away, to renew them again unto repentance, seeing they crucified to themselves the Son of Yahawadah afresh, and put him to an open shame. All right. So again, basically, if you fall out this truth, you're done for. You're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to open your eyes to this truth. All right. And it's a very clear thing that, you know, as soon as you wake up, okay, don't fall back asleep. Because once you fall back asleep, then you're done. Then you're done for, basically. All right. All right, Yahawadah, let should stick. Anyway, as I was saying, you know, we're supposed to be building ourselves up, okay? And it's a constant thing, okay? In the same aspect, in the same sense that we are constantly coming out here to reach a lost sheep, okay? We constantly have to build ourselves up. Okay, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Roughly paraphrasing, sloppy. Okay. Also, I might as well get this out. I was not planning on doing that today, but you know, the Lord guide me. Luke chapter 9. Luke chapter 9, verse 23, and he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. Okay, so it says take up his cross daily. Okay, deny yourself. What does that mean? To deny yourself. Okay, deny your lust, deny your flesh. Okay, seek after the things that are spiritual. Okay. Let me get this as well. I forgot where it is. That's what we have. We have technology to help us out in times like this. All right, but when we don't have certain precepts memorized in mind. All right. So denying yourself. All right. Matthew chapter 26, verse 54. Matthew chapter 26, verse 41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Okay, so the flesh is weak. Our flesh is saying, "Oh, I really want to drink some soda. I really want to get some fast food. Or I really want to do like all these unhealthy practices and whatnot." All right. So you might learn, okay, yeah, soda is not good for you, fast food is not good for you. They do X, Y, and Z, but you know you've gotten used to a certain lifestyle or death style that you know it's hard for you to kick it. Okay, so as a result, you're like, oh man, I just, maybe this time I'll go this time or whatever. You know, one more, and then one more turns into 2 more, 3 more, 10 more, 100 more, okay? Well, then you're just unable to do it, okay? Me personally, and you know what, call YAHAWASHI, because I love using myself as an example because it's a very good, it's like the best way to, it's a testimony as well as the best way to help you brothers and sisters understand. Me personally, ever since I was a kid, okay, I never liked drinking juice. I never liked drinking fucking water, okay? I would always and only drink soda, okay? And then just recently, as I came to this truth, I had my brother, he stopped drinking soda, and then I was like, okay, wait, why are you stopping drinking soda and whatnot? And he said, it's just bad for you. Some brothers were also saying that soda is just straight up poison and whatnot. And I was like, okay, all right, fine, yeah, sure, I get it. You know what? I'm gonna try to lessen and not drink as much. And then it just got to a point where I'd still be drinking it, but instead of just drinking that, I would drink water. And then now, I literally cut it off completely. I don't drink water at all, and I'm stuck. I don't want soda at all. All right. In addition to that's not the same way, but it's kind of the same way with how I stopped eating pork. All it really is, okay? I'm telling you right now, for you brothers and sisters that struggle with literally anything, all right? All it really is are you able to replace it? Can you replace it? All right? Try to replace your need for substance A with something else that is actually okay or is actually good for you. All right? That is my advice to any brothers and sisters that may be struggling with literally anything that it might not be the best thing to do, but it's probably you're better off not doing it. Okay, so if you are drinking soda, if you're still eating pork, or you're eating any of these abominable foods and drinks and whatnot, all right, I definitely recommend you brothers and sisters to try replacing it. Look at something that you do like drinking or eating, and substitute that for the poison. Okay, so for me, for example, when I would eat pork, okay, I would say, when you go to Checkers or whatever, get me a double bacon cheeseburger, all right, and then I was like, okay, you know what, the Lord doesn't want me to eat pork anymore, just give me a cheeseburger, or just give me this chicken burger or whatever, all right, or just give me the thing and tell them to leave out the bacon, or even better, what I do is I cook my own burgers and then I get turkey bacon. Okay, so there's a lot of different things that we can do in order to make things better for us. Okay, in order for us to help. What's the word? Help us strive for perfection. All right. Now let me also get this precept as well, because we need to understand that drinking soda isn't a sin, but eating pork is a sin. First Corinthians chapter 6, verse 12, all things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. Okay? Slakia. Yes, fire truck, I guess. Must be a fire, but hey, that's judgment. All right? Whenever there's anything that happens, that's of the Lord. All right? So like I was saying, that's definitely judgment. That's just one instance. You never know when the Lord's going to judge someone or anything like that. All right? Who knows how bad that fire is if there are people in it? Okay, that's judgment. All right. Now, as I was saying, all things are lawful. So basically, as long as it doesn't directly break the law, So like, for example, the scriptures do say we're not allowed to eat swine, okay, or pork, pig, whatever, but the scriptures doesn't say you're not allowed to drink soda, okay? So we're allowed to drink soda, we can, but it's better for us not to, okay? That's why it says all things are lawful, but all things are not expedient, okay? In addition to that, there are also, which honestly, I believe I did speak on this before, but there's also a thing of, are we using our time wisely? Are we doing things that will further benefit us and the body of YAHAWASHI, right? And with that, are we putting in time, okay, the right time? Like, for example, for me, I used to, like, I would say like 2 weeks ago, maybe, 2 weeks ago, I would start getting lazy. I would only be watching brothers' videos. I wouldn't be studying as much, writing down notes, writing down precepts in the actual book. Okay, so what I did was, as soon as I realized that, I started reading every day. Okay, I dropped, all my free. I used some of my free time for YAHAWASHI, all right, instead of just doing what my own lust wants to do, all right. And that's another thing, learning self-control rather than just doing whatever we want to do just because, oh, I have free time, oh, this is my day off, oh, this is whatever, okay, I'm going to go do what I want to do, I'm going to enjoy my day. When that's not what we're supposed to do. Even now, like, for example, this would be considered my free time, but no, this is my quote-unquote work time as I am building up, my spiritual bank account with YAHAWASHI, all right? My spiritual bank account with YAHAWASHI, I'm putting in the hours, okay? In the same way that, you would work for a job, you have to work for YAHAWASHI too, okay? And that goes into not just, going out in the highways and byways to preach and teach, because not all brothers are able to do so. And, that's understandable, all right? That's understandable, all right? But the thing is, for those that can, we have to be doing that. But for those that cannot, okay, what you should be doing is you should be reading every day, okay? And what does the scripture say about he that readeth every day, okay? But he that readeth in general. Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear. Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Okay? So we're going to be blessed for reading. We're blessed for, you making YAHAWASHI, making YAHAWASHI our top priority. All right? We're not, and in all honesty, if you're like someone like me, or someone that used to be like me, if you are putting all your time into something like, let's take video games for example, because it's not just video games, it's anything and everything that does not involve YAHAWASHI, okay? If the first thing you do when you get up is freaking, okay, let me go hop on the video games and whatnot, or let me go do this as soon as I get off work, or as soon as I have free time, I'm gonna go, enjoy myself, enjoy playing some video games, okay? If that's the first thing that you need to do, you need to check yourself, okay? You may need to stop playing video games for a while, okay? Do a fast from playing video games, not a fast from drinking food or water, but a fast from, I'm gonna take this whole day, this whole week or whatever, and I'm not gonna play my video games, okay? That's not what I did, but that's just an example for you brothers and sisters to follow, because now, I am reading more. I read every day. I have been reading every day, okay? And I've been learning, taking more notes. I've been learning and noticing a lot more things, okay? That's in the scriptures, all right? So stuff that I didn't even know was there before, okay? So I had already read the scriptures once, but now on my second time around, okay, I'm able to see, oh, wait, that says that? You know, basically familiarizing yourself. It's kind of like watching a movie, and then, you know, on the first time around, you say, oh, wow, that was a good movie, and then on the second time around, you're able to notice the intricate details, okay? Which, honestly, I literally had that conversation with my brother before, okay? We were talking about music, as a matter of fact, and if people were saying that this one song from the new Street Fighter 6, it was bad, okay? So I said, hey, you know what? I want to ask my brother what he thinks about the song and then the people that are saying that, okay? And it's very important to make note that while the song, I personally like the song, okay? But the thing is, the majority of people, they don't like it because they saying that it's not catchy, it's not intricate, it doesn't catch your attention, okay? And they were talking about it on a flatline level. Now my brother, who is younger than me, all right, he at first was saying, oh yeah, this song is kind of bad, it's ass, it's this, that, and the third, basically trashing it. And then when I explained to him, and this is again, this is something that you, brothers and sisters, need to acknowledge and remember, okay? The fact of the matter is, how we are today or now, and this is not just for the current generation, the younger generation, but it's Gen Z or whatever the frick they're called. But it's for people in general, okay? The thing is, people are getting too used to having things at like instant gratification or no hidden messages, no understanding, okay? That's the thing about it. There's no real depth to a lot of stuff, okay? And I had to explain to him that, hey, you know why you hate this is because you're only looking at it from a surface level. Look at the details to it, and then because he's not wicked, and because he's able to say, you know what, you're right, I didn't think about that, and that's literally what he said, okay? Because he's able to take rebuke, all right? He said, you know what, you're right, I wasn't even listening to what he was saying. I just thought of the instant gratification, and then, you know, we were able to talk more about it, and then he was able to, at the bare minimum, he still doesn't like the song, but he's able to respect it, okay? Because even with that, there's also Eminem, who was saying that people were trashing him and saying that he's bad and whatnot, or he's washed up. He's washed up when a lot of the stuff that he did, he does, even now, are good, okay? So I don't know why people are saying he's bad or a lot of this stuff is bad when it had a lot of the beauty, most of his beauty is in the intricate details. You just have to dig a bit to see it, okay? It's not just, oh, that 2-second thing that they just said, all right? Fuck it. That's not that 2-second thing that they said. Like these TikToks. Okay, the TikTok, I am a fervent believer that TikTok is fucking people up. Okay? It's making people's attention span shorter. It's making them dumber. Alright? Like, I'm just saying. Alright? If you are on TikTok, please get off TikTok. Don't watch TikTok anymore. Alright? But yeah, and you also hear a lot of people saying like, oh, too long, didn't read, and stuff like that. They just want things short and sweet, all right? But you know, with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, the honors of the elders and the apostles of the millstone. And with that, I want to say shalom.